Welcome back to Tech Stack for all you tech enthusiasts. Hello, everyone. As you know, we've started a brand new series on Angular 22. Angular 22 was officially released on June 3rd, 2026, bringing new features, performance improvements, and an even better development experience. Before we begin, you should have a basic understanding of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the only prerequisites for this Angular 22 series. In this Angular 22 series, we'll cover everything you need to become confident with the framework. We'll start with installation and project creation, then explore the project structure, including files and folders. After that, we'll learn about components, data binding, directives, routing, and the new control flow syntax. We'll also cover forms, form validation, HTTP and API integration, and finally, we'll dive into signals, one of the most powerful features in modern Angular. By the end of this series, you'll have a solid understanding of Angular 22 and be ready to build real-world applications. This is part 1 of our Angular 22 series. In this video, we'll install Node.js, install the Angular CLI, and create our very first Angular 22 project. Let's get started by opening a web browser and searching for Node.js. Open the first search result, which is the official Node.js website. Once the website loads, click on the download link to open the downloads page. Click the Windows Installer button to start downloading Node.js. The download may take a few moments, depending on your internet speed. Node.js is a prerequisite for Angular. It provides the runtime environment needed to run JavaScript outside the browser and includes npm, which we'll use to install the Angular CLI and other packages required to build Angular applications. Before installing Node.js, let's check whether it's already installed on our system. Open the command prompt and type node v, then press enter. If Node.js is installed, you'll see the installed version. As you can see, the installed Node.js version is 2.4.13.0. Now, let's open the downloaded installer and begin the installation process. The installation process is very straightforward. Just follow the setup wizard by clicking Next, accepting the license agreement, and continuing with the default settings. Keep clicking Next until you reach the Install button, then click Install to begin the installation. The installation is now complete. Let's open the command prompt again and verify that Node.js has been updated successfully. Type node v and press enter. As you can see, Node.js has been updated successfully, and we're now using version 24.18.1. Now that Node.js is installed, the next step is to install the Angular CLI. Before we do that, let's check whether Angular CLI is already installed on our system. Open the command prompt and type ngv or ngversion, then press enter. If Angular CLI is already installed, you'll see its version and some additional information. If the command is not recognized, it means Angular CLI isn't installed yet. As you can see, Angular CLI version 21.0.2 is currently installed on our system. Since we're using Angular 22 in this series, we'll update the Angular CLI to the latest version before creating our project. To install or update the Angular CLI, we will use this command. -g flag installs Angular CLI globally, which means you'll be able to use Angular CLI commands. Let's run this command. The installation process may take a few minutes, depending on your internet connection and system performance. Once it's complete, we'll verify that the latest version of Angular CLI has been installed successfully. While the installation is in progress, let's understand what Angular CLI is. Angular CLI, which stands for Command Line Interface, is the official tool for developing Angular applications. It helps us create new projects, generate components, services, and other Angular files, run the development server, build applications for production, and perform many other development tasks with simple commands. It saves time improves productivity, and follows Angular's recommended project structure and best practices. Installation is now complete. Let's verify that Angular CLI has been updated successfully and run the ngv command again. As you can see, Angular CLI has been updated successfully, and we're now using version 22.1.2. We're all set to create our first Angular 22 project. Now it's time to create our first Angular 22 project. To create a new project, we'll use the ng-new command. This command generates a new Angular project with the recommended folder structure, configuration files, and all the dependencies needed to start development. Type cmd in the address bar and press enter. This will open the command prompt directly in the current folder. Type ng-new Angular 22 proj and press enter. This command creates a new Angular project named Angular 22 proj. Angular CLI will ask you to choose a style sheet format. Use the arrow keys to select CSS and then press enter. Next, Angular CLI will ask whether you want to enable server-side rendering or SSR. Select N for no and press enter. For this series, we'll build a standard client-side Angular application, so SSR isn't required. Next, Angular CLI will ask you to choose an AI agent. Select None and press enter. We won't use an AI agent for this project, so we'll continue with the default setup. Project creation may take a few minutes because Angular CLI is downloading and installing all the required project dependencies. While we wait, here's something important to know about Angular. Angular is a powerful, TypeScript-based framework developed and maintained by Google. It's designed for building fast, scalable, and maintainable web applications. Angular provides many built-in features, such as components, routing, forms, HTTP client, dependency injection, and signals, so you don't have to rely on many third-party libraries. Our Angular 22 project has been created successfully. All the required files, folders, and dependencies are now in place. Now, let's open the project folder. Type cmd in the address bar and press enter. This will open the command prompt directly inside the project folder. Now type code dot and press enter. This command will open the current project in Visual Studio Code. That's it for this video. In the next part of this Angular 22 series, we'll explore the project structure and understand the purpose of the important files and folders generated by Angular CLI. See you in the next video. If you're passionate about learning new technologies, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tech Stack, and keep learning new skills. Thank you. And remember, consistency is the key to success.